do you become a well-known whore? How does that happen?
She gets around, that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, all right. You know, I've always wondered, what would it be like for a woman to be dragged onto the Maury Show, called a liar, and have a man insist he's not the father of their child? Everybody, please welcome back Kasey, because that's exactly what Kasey endured last year when her boyfriend Jordan and his mother Stephanie denied that Jordan was the father of her daughter Serenity. Now, as bad as that was, I can only imagine the joy that Kasey felt when she proved both of them dead wrong. Watch.
I'm 100% positive that Jordan is the father. I've never slept with anybody else. The nose, everything.
Somebody was in his ear.
My ex-best friend, his mom.
Right.
She told Jordan that she ran in the room and called me video chatting man.
Yeah,
you were. I think you're accusing me because you're the cheater.
So this is your first child?
It is.
I see.
Yeah, then why are you denying her?
What did your mother tell you?
She told me she heard Kasey and seen her on the phone and video chatting some other guy.
Why can't you believe her when she says that she has been loyal to your son?
Maury, I've heard her talking to other men.
In the case of 5-month-old Serenity, Jordan, you are the father. Have you ever had any sexual contact of any kind with any other man? You said no. You're telling the truth. Well, that was then. This is now. Because today, Kasey has dragged Jordan to the show to face similar accusations. You see, Kasey believes Jordan's been cheating all along, and at the last show and his accusations, they were just a smokescreen to hide all this. So, when did you first suspect that he was cheating?
I was 18 weeks pregnant with Serenity. She's a year and a half now. I had some sickness and I had to stay in the hospital for a couple days. I come home and I log into his old film he left laying around, and I found dating sites that he had applied for while I was in the hospital sick with our daughter.
And there were kind of scratches on his back.
Lying.
He comes home.
You're lying.
And
I'm not a cheater.
He says he scratched himself with a knife, but it was obvious claw marks from a female.
And then he kind of disappears from time to time?
He'll go 2 or 3 days without even getting in contact.
Do you all live together?
Yeah, we live together and it freaking sucks.
And he just goes and doesn't tell you where he is for a couple of days?
No, he says he needs to clear his mind and take a break.
What's wrong with that?
Do you ever find anything in the car?
I found a Chipotle hat. I don't work at Chipotle, and it's a women's hat because when you flip it over, there's makeup all over the brim.
I see. Well, you know how he explained that. He said that woman was drunk and she left the hat in the car.
That's still disrespectful. You shouldn't have another woman in your car when you should be coming home at 1 a.m. to be with your daughter and your girlfriend.
And his hours don't add up, right?
No, his hours and his timesheets do not add up. If you was working 85 hours a week, we would have a lot more money than what we do.
I'm not a cheater.
You are
I'm
a
not
cheater. Yes, you are, Jordan.
A girl texted you?
I saw a girl called him on Facebook. So I said, okay, he shouldn't know this girl. I called her and asked her, why are you calling my man? She said, what do you mean? He was supposed to come over to my house and he was there the other day.
Oh, wow.
And I come up with him. He says he doesn't even know her, but she calls me and tells me that the day he was supposed to go to work and he told me he was going early is the day he went to this girl's house. And she's a well-known whore of our city.
Really?
So why are you hanging out with her? Were you watching movies? No, it doesn't work like that.
How do you become?
Jordan, you are a liar.
How does that work? I'm not lying.
Yeah, you see the message? He's been to my house.
Am I naive? How do you become a well-known whore? How does that happen?
She gets around, that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, all right. And then on Snapchat, apparently he was admiring a girl on Snapchat.
He texted a girl and told her, oh, you have the most beautiful eyes I have ever seen. For one, she looks like a rat. She wasn't even cute. So why are you texting her telling her she's so pretty when you have a girlfriend at home you could be giving compliments to?
This is your second time on the show.
Yeah, and it's not...
And you proved that you were faithful. What's going to happen to your relationship if he fails this
I'm
test?
packing my stuff and leaving. It's been 2.5 years and I just can't take it anymore.
You are?
I'm gonna leave and...
With the child and everything?
He can still see his daughter. He's a good father, but I want to have no contact outside of co-parenting.
She proved you wrong on the show last time, Jordan,
Yeah, she did.
Right?
Yes, she did.
So do you think she's faithful?
Yes.
Okay, so why'd you go on Plenty of Fish if you weren't messing around?
She said that there was a Plenty of Fish
And
cut
there
with my
was.
email.
Nobody else is gonna use
Kasey,
your
I did not
email.
make
Yes,
a Plenty
you
of
did.
Fish.
How about the scratches on your back?
Man, she knows when I scratch. My arms are. I have short arms. I
Jordan,
can't reach back there.
it's
She
female
knows
claw
I take.
print.
She knows I.
No,
it's not.
Yes, it
it's
was.
Not, Kasey.
Yes, it was.
It's not.
I just don't understand
No,
why you
I
can't
don't
be
have-
faithful to me.
I am.
You're
I
not.
don't
You
have
tell
women's
me all
numbers
the
or none of
time
that
girls
stuff.
are hitting on you. You're not turning down every easy drunk girl that comes
Yes,
into
I
your
do.
store.
I do.
No,
I do,
you're
Kasey,
not.
all the time.
We'll see.
Is that where the Chipotle hat came from?
Some customer came in there and told me that there was some lady in the parking
you a
lot.
taxi?
So I went out there because
Jordan
my job,
Silver driving?
and
You're
I
not.
just need a ride home. So I said, all right. She said, yes, she got
You're
in the
not a
car. And I kept
taxi.
asking her, where do you live at? Do you live close by? And she wasn't saying nothing.
You're supposed to
she
be
was
home
talking
with
to herself.
me and your
so I said, no, well, you
child.
got to get out the car then. She wouldn't leave. So what I
Yeah.
did, I took her purse and I threw it out the car. So you
Why-
got to go.
why was she in your car in the
and then
first
as soon as she got in the
place?
car, I drove right off.
That's disrespectful
I didn't even
either way.
I
So,
left
so
right
she
away.
forgot her hat, right? Is that what it was?
Yeah, she forgot her hat.
You don't believe that, Kasey?
No.
It seems like a good story. I mean,
It's a good story, and that's all it is, a story. It's not the truth.
Okay.
I don't understand. I've been living with a woman for a long time, okay? If I left for 2-3 days and nobody knew where I was, I mean...
It's ridiculous.
People would start thinking something's wrong.
I try to
Because
fix.
you're
I
out
try to.
cheating.
I try to fix it, but I'm sorry. Let me stay. Then she be
You
like,
don't run
all right,
away
if I
from
stay
your
there,
problems.
I have
You
to
don't
hear
run
her
away
mouth the
from your
whole day, the
child.
whole night. I'm not. No, I'm
Pull
just
your
gonna
ears
leave
up.
that.
Then she thinks that there's this apparently celebrated woman in town that everybody knows about, that you've been messing around with the neighborhood.
No, I have never.
Why were you at her house
I've
then?
never.
Why were you at her house? Why
I
were
was
you at her
never
house?
messing around. And you know that,
She's
Kasey.
your best friend. Why you want to hang out with
You
a
know
character
that.
like
Regardless,
that?
I never slept. None of that.
Maybe not with her, but you're sleeping
No.
with somebody.
If Kasey is your woman, why would you comment on a woman on Snapchat and tell her she has beautiful eyes?
That when we first got together.
You see
so I
my
said, okay.
eyes?
She had some
Where's my
eyes.
compliments?
It wasn't even nothing like that. So, all right, you had some nice eyes. I didn't say, hey, let's
where's
sleep
my
together.
compliments?
Yeah, I think,
It
you know
doesn't
what I mean?
matter. It's
I give you
disrespectful.
compliments.
It's disrespectful.
I give you compliments, Kasey.
How are you gonna like if I go tell somebody, oh, they're so sexy, nice eyes?
I wouldn't like it, but
So how do I feel?
you were doing that to somebody,
I was
though.
not.
Okay.
I passed my test, didn't I?
I'm not just saying, okay, okay, whatever.
Did you tell her when some weeks ago when she wanted you to come on the show that you thought it would be a bad idea?
No.
Oh,
I
yes, you did.
not. Well,
you said we
no,
should not go because we're on good terms and it's just gonna screw it up.
But then you said you didn't want to go. So it's all right, and I was like, no, we're gonna go. We're gonna, and we
Come and
came.
embarrass
You
me.
didn't want to go.
Come and embarrass me.
No.
You want to say anything to her before I read the results? Nope.
I hope you know when these results come out, if you cheated, I'm out of your house.
All right, that's fine.
By the way, I want to congratulate you on being a good father. All
Thank
right?
you. I appreciate it.
Daddy is.
I try.
That's terrific. Actually, I guess you were glad to hear that you were the father last
Oh,
night.
yeah, very glad. I was
Okay.
very happy.
All right, Jordan, we've got the answers right here. Here are the questions. Have you had another woman in your car for sexual purposes? You said no. The lie detector test determined you're telling the truth.
Let's go! Told you!
All right, but it's still disrespectful to have her in there, period.
I told you!
Period. It's still
Did
disrespectful.
you cheat on Kasey while she was pregnant? You said no. The lie detector test determined you're telling the truth.
Oh.
I told you!
All right,
I told you!
The texting
You're
and
gonna throw me
stuff
an
is still
apology.
disrespectful.
Have you slept with another woman that you met from your job at the liquor store? You said no. The lie detector test determined you're telling the truth.
All right.
Another one! Another one!
Hey.
All of my past!
It's still disrespectful to text people. I apologize for accusing you of that, but it still doesn't. We still have a couple more.
We have the big one right
Yep.
here, Kasey.
This will
okay?
tell it all.
While in a relationship with Kasey, have you had sexual contact of any kind with any other woman? You said no, and the lie detector test determined you're telling the truth.
You owe me an apology! You owe me one!
Yeah, that's surprising.
You still leaving?
No.
You still pack your bags? Well, you can, because I don't care!
All right, keep that energy then.
Aren't you happy?
I am happy, but he's not gonna. Okay, you accused me.
Yeah,
I
the
didn't
whole
tell you.
2 years?
You
2
accused-
years?
You accused me for 2
Yeah,
years.
I'm not trying to hear that.
too.
For 2 years,
You
Kasey.
did the same thing to me.
I wouldn't even say
And
nothing
your
about
mother-
that.
Jordan, you proved that you've been faithful, okay? Why are you all shouting at each other? What is all this?
For 2 years?
You did the same
For
thing
2
to me.
years? When I was
What?
faithful,
We both shouldn't
going
even
to
be
work,
here.
doing what I have to do to take care of my family, and I'm a cheater, apparently?
You said the same thing to me.
I'm tired
Maybe
of
if we
hearing
don't
that.
trust each other, we shouldn't be together.
Maybe you're right.
Maybe you all shouldn't be together. But at the same time, I want you all to co-parent. I want you to be two parents of that child because that child deserves two parents, okay? All right? Now, maybe you need some counseling when it comes to your relationship. I don't know. But all I can tell you is neither one of you have been messing around, okay?
You are not the father.